Saturday wake-up call.
RW Tom is 27 down A.
Get updated. Know the latest. Be with the trend wherever you are. Just like and follow our official Facebook page, RW 95.1 FM, and listen to your favorite programs via online streaming. Visit www.rw951.fm and click the play button for easy access. Bookmark the streaming link on your mobile phones. Nuka rin ka pa. Keni, Naka.
RW 95.1 FM.
RW 95.1 FM.
RW 95.1 FM.
Keni, Naka.
Ang mga kuro-kuro na inyong mapapakinggan ay tanging opinyon po lamang ng mga panauhing tagapagsalita at hindi sa pamunuan ng himpilang ito. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsubaybay.
Saya, anong tuwa, pagtungaw mo sa bintana, pagdaan mo sa kalsada, malinis, walang basura.
Ang progreso at pagsulong ng kabuhayan ay hindi maiiwasan. Subalit, ito ay maaaring mangyari kaantabay ng pangangalaga ng kapaligiran. Paano? Makinig sa Bukas Bayan. Bagong umpisa para sa kapaligiran, alay sa bayan. Para sa mga kaalaman kung paano mapapanatili ang tamang balanse ng kaunlaran at kalikasan. Ang Bukas Bayan ay nahirang na finalist sa 15th KBP Golden Dove Awards for Best Science and Technology Program.
Samahan ng teacher ng bayan, Miss Cecile Yumul, at ang recycling prince ng bayan, Peña.
Good morning po sa inyo. Ang bilis ng panahon. Naka 1 month na tayo. Can you imagine? May kalimata na pong Sabado kin January. And it's the last day of the month, January 31st. Kanya naman po sa lahat ng mga nanonood, sa lahat na nakikinig, kay Radyo Manyan, Transistor, De Bateria, De Solar, tayo po ay magkakasama sa ating live streaming sa official page 95.1 RW at saka po sa ating mga sariling phone. Tayo po ay naka-video at sa ating po mga sugi sa mga baryo, sa mga syudad, abroad, Southeast Asia, sa malamig na lugar, sa Germany, kung saan man kayo, kung minsan nahahabol po tayo ng ating mga greetings sa ating mga topic kasi gusto nating matapos. Kanya naman, uunahin na muna natin sa ngalan ng aking partner, yung ating mga suki, yung ating mga favorite. Gold Araw, I haven't been greeting you in a long time. Good morning sa'yo. Si Larika, tsaka si RJ, good morning. And who else? Si Ariel Subasten, alam ko tiga Mexico yung anak yan. Ay, si Jantike, more than 40 years ago, high school. And then we have George Mungkal of Singapore. And our valedictorian, si Elmer Villanueva. Our Suki from San Roque, San Luis. Ayan, memorize na kayo po. Uling makirandam lang kay Transistor Radio. And of course, yung kakatamo weather forecaster, agad nakatamo sa biyanan nung nanuing weather king around Mount Araya tuloy ang gamitan kong basis nung maging maulap, maging mauran, mapali, and things like that. And we have Krista Relos, Ruthie, you're still in the Philippines, and the Lugweco, and we're expecting you to come home soon, my best friend Fides. At sa mga friends po natin na nagbe-birthday, I'd like to greet my husband. Belated happy birthday. Kakakatak ko. Kalimutan na kang greet happy birthday. Anyway, it's never too late. Ato, happy birthday to you also. January 21. Nino pa rin mag-birthday. Si Lugwe ko, nag-greet ko na yata yan ng happy birthday. Nino pa, Reng Aquarian, Karakal na Reng Aquarian na rin. Mamag-birthday no kanyang February. Keni po king RW. Pebrero la no Karakal. Potamiras na yung Pebrero, greet tala. Karas next week. Alright? So, sa ating 1,285th episode, nakakarami na tayo. Ditak ng Kembot, mag 1,000, bumilog na naman yung number. So, after our greetings, kay ba naning kay, dakala malan, dakala gamit, regaliway, rabalo, sasalira naman nga sulod. Let's talk about so many things today, pero muna tapo kanetang metong tang favorite.
E-News, usaping pangkalikasan, usaping di dapat ipagpaliban. E-News.
Yan. I-news tamo po ngayon tungkol ya kareng Panda Burst or atin po kasi nga usandang Project Panda. kasi metong la naman kareng maging delikado na. Project One the Watch by it's a book, no? By Miriam Schlein. When you read the book, you have to keep in mind that there is a checklist that follows the items, what the things that humans have done to change the environment that threaten the panda, natural occurrences that threaten the panda, and human attempts to save the panda. Ito. So, gawa kaya mo pong intro yan tungkol keng changes leading to extinction. Dakal na rin mawawala, may bug mawala, uli na ning dapat tao. Ngayon, lawin tayo ta sitwasyon, makanano naman mawala keng karelang presensya ketiking earth. This is it. Let's read about it. Changes leading to extinctions. Mass extinctions affecting thousands of different species are spectacular but rare. Is it still a rarity nowadays? Small-scale extinctions aren't rare, however. Many species living today are in danger of becoming extinct. What are some of the factors that make a species vulnerable to becoming extinct? O ini, nano, lareng factors that lead to it. Number 1, the number of individuals in a population will vary from year to year and season to season. In years, when winter is mild and growing, ang tipoy panahon na yun some places where they haven't had winter or rain, ikitsu last year and 2 years ago, may ngalbog ki Saudi, and they were never prepared for storms. In the same manner, in Florida, there was never snow. Kaya bigla may snow last year. Right? And now, again, it is winter season. So we're still seeing some unfolding changes in our environment that affects species. Sundo tayo. Lawen yun When winter is mild and growing conditions produce abundant food, populations of rabbits, ating rabbits too, kakanandala ring rabbit. In fact, they're growing them in poultry farms now, specifically for food. Kanita, akaki mula mo, keng kahin, akaki mula mo as pet or keng mong karton, so keng pialben. Pero ngayon, they're being raised for food. Manyaman lang kanwara, pero ako kasi, ay, look at the rabbit as pet, mangaligki ko, kaya yung kanan. Anyway, this population cycle is predictable. Istong affected yung growing season. O, yung rin sabihin, itong very deep and very cold, very harshing winter, yung rin sabihin, milalakoya itang food availability. Okay? This population cycle is predictable together with the rise and fall of population that occurs in most species depending on the availability. As a rule, species with large populations that survive to reproduce are likely to avoid extinction. If populations of a species falls to a low level, chances that the species will become extinct increase. If numbers of a species fall into a critically low level, an unusual event such as particularly cold, kasabi-sabi ko pa muna, anang ka-colding winter yan, isasabihan na yung libro. An outbreak of disease or a poor breeding season may push them to extinction. Living organisms whose world population is at a critically low level are classified as endangered species. Kasi ela po makapag-reproduce because of the extreme changes in the weather. Na, like right now, they're forecasting a very extreme winter. Las Vegas, which is not really very, very cold, is experiencing cold now. Ampong other places, no? They're showing us snowstorms. Last year, what I remember is King Brother ni Loco, may mag-burst la rin pipeline King Maryland, which hasn't happened in a long, long time. And then, may flooded la rin ground floor da rin bale. Kasi, may nga siyas, may kaila, may makbong la rin karelang pipes, big harden, in frost, etc. Kaya ba't potang baka niyan, lagagah na rin ang heater uling mag-solidify. So, not only humans, but even those who are exposed to the outside weather, who has to live in the forest, maka niya ning balilyari karela. O rin kailalamdanom, o nung frozen. Frozen delight ka. Alright? So, that is how population or species become extinct. It is extreme weather condition. O, mong tatamang kaya katamong metong pang favorite.
Alam ba News? Impormasyong kagilagilalas, impormasyong may batayan, impormasyong sinaliksik. Alam ba News?
Eyo pa pa siya na rin balugbog yun pero ano pong ka-importante rin. Puwera kaya tang Papa Piersure, ne kay magumpisa kayo nilulugot kayo ni sapak ng tingga, aliwa mo rin ng earlobes, aliwa mo rin ni ilang ating tingga. Danong effect na ning kay balance tamo? Ears, hearing, and balance. Lalo nang yan yung panahon na yun, yan kahit nakarakala mapapato, ay, baluya pa po yung mapapato, mapapalaris, mayayaksidente, bubusin ang danala, ela palelele, o makanano makasulpak, labalugbog. Ang gampong alakong earpad, subukan nyo, nga doon taliri, sulpakan niyang makanyan yung balugbog yun. Alakan dan naman. At mong ringing, reverberating sound, but you don't hear the actual sound. So how does that affect our balance? Lawentaya po isasabihan ni libro. What happens inside your ears? A process takes place inside your ears which turns sounds into signals to the brain. Sounds make the air vibrate or move to and fro, and the vibrating air makes the eardrum vibrate. Nya po kaya may pakasi kanya madas ka tela salamin. The eardrum in Kapampangan is tela salamin. Nya po kay, yung pakatuto ka na mga klak ko na. O kaya rin mahilig magdisco, wari burida kakabog ka pa salo, ne? Pakiramdaman tayo ni. The eardrum is joined to a set of tiny bones called ossicles. So they vibrate too. Tambalaman yung kutil kaya tang kilo yung balugbog kakanya niya ito. Yapining mag-vibrate. The ossicle pass the vibrations to a tube called the cochlea. When tiny hairs inside the cochlea move, they send signals along a nerve to the brain. Wari na kaya ating mapinong balahibog yung balugbog. Ay, ne kaya rin ala, puputan dahi tine. Those serve as protection and filter. Nya po tang kay, akit mo ka rin masasabat ing dust ang pong nanon dinat, isong kinyana meto kita. O nerengali wa gagamit lang bulak niya eventually ating mga klak kasi tang fine fiber na ning bulak maging earwax sishes. Punta kayang balo through the years, maging diamond shape ta susulpak niya, sishes niya. And then you have to go to an ear specialist now para bagutan damo itang menga siya sa earwax, which is in Kapampangan, it's called luga. Aliwaya po, kaya Tagalog, lugaw. Alright, nano pa? The sound of a car, ay pamo, linampas tamo. Why do you have two ears? Bikatakupin na din Ketang I have two hands. Sabi ko, I have two ears, the left and the right. Importante lang po yan. O nung metong mong balubog, makakalaki. O tayo subukan, takpan niya po yung metong yung balubog. Dandaman mo, pero aliwait ang sound. Darandaman mo, exterior, pero ating kang darandaman, mumugong balami yung sound, mani ba, Keni? Lakoy darandaman yun normal. Because it comes and it is received and it's vibrated to your brain by two ears. You have two ears, one ear on each side of your head, and this one helps you work out where sounds are coming from. Nya balo mo nung bandayang wanan, atin yang kay direction. Pating kaya kang panandam, atin yang direction, up, down, left, right. Okay? Anti mo, atin pang makanyan, railroad crossing, Look to the left and look to the right. Kasi from a distance, darandaman mo na. Nya, nung bandaya kayo ni Masikan, imbo rin ang sabihan, itang vibrating sound na po itang panandam, balo mo if the train is coming from the left. Or nung insakyan, mani ba iya bandang kaili, or coming from bandang wanan. O nung silpakan mo lang earpads. Ala, ang dandaman niya, dakala pureng mayayaksidente ngayon Kabod na lalili, patatin dadala na sakyan, bubusinan dadala, dire-diretso la. Bakit? Era si kaso, era darandaman. The sound of a car reaches one ear before the other. So, nung nanitang nokar niyang mas malapit, yang munang makarandam. Your brain uses the slight difference to judge how far away the car is and if it is safe for you to cross. So, baka niyan po yung function na rambalugbog yung susulpakanan irpad. Ngayon ako magtaka, dakala rin mga aksidente ngayon uling era darandaman masalese. Alright? So, kabilis na naman yung oras. Our Suki, our song of the week. Nekay, sabihan tamo, tuldok yayan, kapuri yayan. Pero nekay, itang band paper, tuldokan may makanya, nere manakit yung band paper. Agad at nakapurita tuldok. Lawenta na mo nung nasa sabihan na rin favorite tamong asin. Let's have our song of the week by Asin and Tuldok.
At maintindihan, kahit sino ka man, ay dapat malaman na dito sa mundo, ikaw ay tuldok lang. Kahit na ang araw sa kalangitan, siya ay tuldok lamang sa kalawakan. Lahat ng bagay ay tuldok ang pinanggalingan, at kung masdang mabuti, tuldok ang uuwi.
Alright, tayo po ay magbabalik after a few reminders. Ako po yung Teacher Says. Babalik tayo. Sari-saring basura galing sa bahay, negosyo, pabrika, kainan, eskwelahan, palengke, terminal na sasakyan. Tao ang pinagmumula, may nabubulok mula sa tira-tirang pagkain, gulay, prutas at iba pa. Ating pakinabangan, gawing compost, di nabubulok, papel, bote, plastic, karton at iba pa. Magkapera sa basura, maayos na kabahayan, masinop na mamamayan, malinis na kapaligiran. Ito ang sagot sa Republic Act 9003.
Tayo ang lilinis sa duming ito.
Anong saya, anong tuwa, pagtulaw mo sa bintana, pagdaan mo sa kalsada, malinis, walang basura, ang zero waste ating pag-asa.
Okay, tayo po ay nagbabalik ngayon. Sabi ko, manisip kong topic, nanoing relevant ka rin kayanakan. Kasi po, anong ko pamiblas na nga anak, bali dosul Dosul di po rin, makatukila kayong uso. Anya pong kami hanggang ilawon, ingimalan, ka manalili. Di ta kayo malan, ulit-ulit. Kaya ba't misan makaladwa, kamo magbayong malang kaya pabanwa. Itang berde mo, nung nagyuyo, salida kang bayong malan. Kaya, nung Pasko, karinda ka burindinan, unless ating kaninong-ninang regaluan da ka. Ngayon po, yung pili kong topic, it's called ragtime. Orientetera, katin mo naman aus ng ragtime dance. Aliwa ito, the early years. Pero ngayon po, yung pisabiyanta mo, tungkol keng imalan, keng clothing. Importante ya po, uling, as nang kakalpis sa salon malan, balikid ka keni, magtindalang malan. And for more than a decade now, pos pinatubo lang miyuso rin Retang ukay-ukay. Nya, mimisip ko magnervous ko po, ta intended laran as donation. Kay ba't kinorbada lagewa dong kapanintunan? Kasi ala po bayo And then of course, sa tinang personal experience na, may nga palyari ka ng past administration, kinorbada la. May nga puntala, uling branded, uling atin la pang etiketa rin aliwang pema mieda, and they found their way in places where they should not be, in commercial areas. Kaya King Pampanga, especially King Angeles, linsot la rin ukay-ukay. The second-hand clothes that are still usable, wearable. Now, daning connection na yung topic tamo. Yung topic ko, kaya ragtime. Sumulong tamo. In 1988, kasi first world country, syempre sa first world country, ilang mo muna kay nga gana-gana. In 1988, America exported 135,000 tons of used clothing to third world countries. Pinayaningaman ko 1988 siya kaluwa ng panahon. Kaya ba nasabi ko kaya ka? Kaya ba ning pinatuba? Miyuso la rin kayo kay? Am I right now? Gawa ng pera. banda Japan naman, malan. Kasi ka rin, they change frequently. TV, components, takay lakwan dalaki ang dalang, pulutan mo lang. Yung enterprising Pinoy, lele dala. Takay, mirara sa Pilipinas. That is why you have what you call Japan surplus. Aliwa mo yung surplus, yung components, TV, etc. Atin po, sakin. Lalo na ganyan, na nakarakalameng albog na. So, they break them down and sell them as parts. Alright. Magbalik tayo kay ragtime. Ano ang karakala-connect, ma'am? Kasi araw. Clothes. Ragtime. Pamo, bayo ko na naman umpisa nini at tina ko naman naisip. Anya pong kanita kasi, isang melaw niya yung malan, graduated niya from pagluwal, pagbale. Isang yun ay malyaring pagbale, pamututan de. Itang hanggang masalese pa, piday-dayitan de, magiyang takaplamesa, lamisita, or magiyang takap kama. Kaya ba't itang na malyaring sepo-sepo, gawan dambasan. Pituglong-tuglong daw kaya tayang danggamat, banta kapal ya, yang maging basan, maging rag. Sasali. Puta kayo tayong daramusakan da nung ma'am floor wax la, di na the floor wax. Putang na malyaring floor wax, menasnas na may marinat na yung marinat, pang pangkaida. Sila banda, yang gamitan da nung tutulaw, kaya mamalila, naman mong taking lasa nung mamalilan da nung. Gitis-gitisan de, yang mag-trigger kitang ignite may ngapi. Kasi tinya pong wax Katulay ka na ako, talaga, muntatana, sabi ko na yung maningimalan, muntatana, sinabi na ng libro, ang libro, baw. Na sinabi tanan din, pilang tonelada yung in-export na, 135,000 tons alone in 1988. So you multiply that to how many years now? We're talking about more than 40 years again. Right? 88, 98, 2008, 2018, 30 plus? 2018, plus 7, 37 years ago. Okay? Sto ka, 47, 37. Sto ko na. So, ngayon yung paisipan yan, ngayon yung Mika mass production kareng malan. Lalong marakal. And it all goes to the third world country. Saka kayo mag-proliferate lang, mas kinukor natin magtindang second-hand clothes, which at the same time is good. Uling mapabasahin ngayong Pilipino, sasalimbayo. So, the Filipino serves the world a favor. Mupin, potang menyulot ka makanya, pabukal mo pa mong aslam. Ako po bibiro. Pabukal niyo pa ang aslam. Okay. Hindi pa. Case closed. About 835,000 pairs of jeans are produced in the U.S. every day. Every day. It's hard to reuse most fabrics to make new clothes because they're treated with chemicals or finished to make them smooth, or they've been chemically combined with other fabrics. However, wool, natin mo naman dyed wool, so tinen naman chemical. However, wool is occasionally recycled that way. It has long fibers which can be pulled apart and rewoven. So ito naman pala they'll pull it out as a natural material and then gawan ding new material again. I-weave them pa si bayo. Cotton fibers are sometimes recycled into high-quality paper. Wow! Okay? Why recycle? O kailangan ni-recycle tamo ing imalan? It saves resources. About half the clothes American wear are made of synthetic fibers produced from oil, a non-renewable energy. Sasabihan ko pa mo po, kabukla, nanimban, may buka mabalaga pa nga, uling, nano niya mo indas na dinala na pesos, meto nga litro, makasaling nga 2 litro. Okay? So, if we recycle, if we become very simplistic, pati kay pamanyulot tang imalan, we are doing our planet a favor. Nakaman masusukat pa nga tao kasi kaya susulod mong imalan Kaya laluwal kay isip mo, laluwal kay asbok mo, impangamano mo, inkimot mo, yang manyabi kay pangatao mo. Miki kaya ba paser mo? Alright? So, po, ang gata na ka rin. i-recycle tamo. Kalupa ni sinabi ko, bayo tayo pa binasay ni, why we should. Reusing clothes can also save us itang pangadalada ka rin landfill. Uno nga gamit me o ba't yung seme? Nung gamit, i-donate me. Karakal tamo facilities na alalang pengari. Renganak, ating orphanages for old people, for young people, for babies. Kasi linisan da naman din. So, misip tamong mayap. At tuling oras na naman, ba't tik-tak ya kabilising oras. Ako po bisang mamaralis oras ka rin kaya beta mong mag-broadcast, niya pututan ko na hanggang ngayon pa. Isundo kaya po next week na. Kasi anang karakal malyari tamong gawan para ka rin imalan. Anang karakal malyari tang gawan para mika reproduction and survival. At nakatamong karakal malyaring gawan at potang manal beta mo, king sports, mas ay appreciate tamo. So, sundo ko po reta next week. Kailangan na lang absent nung ali, potang ko nanda kayo, balong pakibatan. And so, may gisa niya po yung oras, sala ng break, and to our Suki, kaya Suki tapong makirandam, ko po sasawa, pagkulang niya yung oras kay kanakong kakalabit, anakang katabil, Lara, but ay matabil ko with sense. Ako po, ang inyong lingkod, Cecile Yumul, ang teacher ng bayan, na nagsasabing maging simple tayo sa lahat ng bagay na ginagawa natin. Dahil nasa ating mga kamay ang pagyabong, ang pag-unlad o pagpanaw o pagkasira ng mundo na ating tinitirahan. It is in our hands. Nobody's hands, not them, but you and I, kasama tayo. Hindi pwedeng hindi ka kasali dyan. Kasali ka. Kanya po, kung gagawin natin lahat, ating kang masabal ken para mong tao. Ating kang masabal ken yaton tutuknangan mo. Ating kang masabal ken para mong tao. Magkakaroon tayo ng bagong umpisa para sa kapaligiran, alay sa bayan. Good morning, everyone.
Ay may salaysay at may kahulugan na dapat mapansin at maintindihan. Kahit sino ka man ay dapat